Hey everyone, in math this week, we are working on really looking at our tens and working on just adding and subtracting tens using a number chart or really just using the tens place. So first thing we're gonna do is notice this part of a tens frame. So basically what it's saying is if they gave you the number 3 tens, counting by 10, you would just add a 10 or a 1 onto the tens place, and then a 2. So it goes up by 10 every time you move up 1 in your tens place. So 3, which would be a 0, 13, then 23. Same with 4s. 4, and then 1 10, and then 2 tens, and 3 tens, and 4 tens, and so on. So what I did is I used some creativity. I don't have a 10 or a hundreds chart at home. I'm assuming you probably don't either unless you print one out. And if you're like me, your printer isn't working. So what I did is I decided to get creative and make my own tens chart. You can also pull one up on Google if you want to and just do like a Google image. And it would give you a hundreds chart. But I really want mine where I can use it and like kind of put my hands on it so that I can see. So first what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the number 11, and it says to add 10 mentally. What that means is looking at the tens place, I'm gonna go up another 10. So just like this, I had a 1 in my tens place, now I have a 2. So instead of 11, I would go up by 1 10, which would be 21. So what that looks like, if you aren't able to do it mentally, if it's just not quite working yet or clicking yet, what I'm gonna do is come to my hundreds chart and I see the number 11, and if I go down 1 set of 10, then I have 21. So I started with 11, I went down a 10, and I have 21. So notice I keep going down, I get higher in the tens place. The ones place isn't changing, just the tens place goes up 1. So it would go 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s, and 60s, and so on. The next one is 78. So again, if you can do it mentally, what's one more set of 10? Well, it would be 70, 80, so 88. Again, we're not changing our ones place. So 78, 88. And again, if we look at our chart, we find 78, just like we play that game with the pencils in class, same thing. 78, go down a 10, 1 set of 10 is 88. I only change my tens place. 70s, 80s. If I had 10 sticks, I would go from 10 sevens to 8 of them. All right, next one is 43. So I would go from 40, and one more set of 10 is 50. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50. I can't forget my 1. 53. All right, you guys, I'm gonna let you go from there. You got this. Take a picture of your work if you can, and write your answers off to the side if you don't have anywhere else to write them. Just on a piece of paper works.